Are you eating all the right things and the scale still won't budge? If that's so, this video is for you. What I see a lot of times with my clients is they do all the right things. They think they're doing the right things and they're exercising hard. So they're really putting in the effort, but they're not seeing those results. That can be so frustrating, right? So if this is you, you'll probably find something out by the end of this video. Let's be real. I'm not going to sugarcoat this because I don't feel this is going to take you anywhere. So I'm all about the truth. If we look at the facts, and the facts are to lose 1 kilo of fat, you need to be in a deficit of 7,700 calories. This is a lot. So if you calculate, that means to lose just half a kilo a week, that means we have to be in a deficit of 3,000, what's the math? 3,850 calories. And this is probably around 550 calories daily deficit. Now, some people think that they need to slash calories too quickly or they are not going to lose. 500 calories is quite a lot if you are a small female. And I know this may sound like a lot, and honestly, it is. But for some of us to even make a dent in our fat loss, we need to get to those numbers. We need to get that consistency of the deficit. And that is why it takes intention. And it definitely doesn't mean that you need to starve yourself on just eating salads. There are smarter ways. It means being strategic. You're trying to fool your body. I like to see it as taking food away from like a child. So you want to make it strategic so it doesn't really notice that you are taking food away from it. Okay, so what we are going to make is small and smart swaps. We are in this for a long game, not a quick fix. So here is what actually works. Number one, don't slash your calories excessively. That's just a fast track to burn out fast, to lose track, and to just repeat the whole cycle in 2 weeks. This is the classic yo-yo dieting. There is no need for this. If you can sustain it, don't even start it. Start small. 300 to 500 calories is just enough of a deficit to feel full and to be able to actually make it for the weeks to come. You will see the progress and your body will not fight back as much. Number two, prioritize protein. What I mean by protein is like your meat, fish, cheese, cottage cheese, low fat, yogurt, eggs, egg whites. These are all the foods that will keep you full and that even burns calories while you're eating them because it's like 30% goes off on just the thermic effect. So that's why it's a big strategic weapon in this whole journey and for life. How much? If you're not counting calories, just go by your palm, let it be like a serving size. So the size of your palm is like one portion of protein. So this would be like one steak or so. So don't complicate it. This is just enough for the start. Number three, eat for volume. This is a game changer. If you are anything like myself, I like food. I like to eat. I like to feel full in my belly. So to make this happen, prioritize lots of vegetables. So don't even count those vegetables like lettuce, cabbage, broccoli, zucchini, kale. Green beans are great, cucumbers, all of those, like the green stuff, no restrictions there. Just fill your plate, fill half of your plate with volume of the vegetables. This way you can eat more and still be in a deficit and not feel hungry and depriving. What this will do is your stomach will feel fuller because this is one of the signals that we get to be full is the fullness. So if you do this, you will get fuller on less calories, which is what we want. This will make your fat loss that much easier. Number four, I still know how to count. Be mindful of your fats. The fats are like what I call it, a luxury item. If you were to go in shopping, you would look at the price, right? So they are the most expensive out of all the macronutrients. They carry 9 calories per gram. So we have to be mindful of those. Don't slash the whole avocado or handful of nuts or just pour all the olive oil there is because it's healthy. No, I also did the same mistake. This is where we can easily go over in just one like sneaky attack on those like peanuts. I don't know, what's your guilty pleasure? Mine is peanut. 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 100 calories. Now think about it. You just put like 5 of those, which is not a lot. Some people use it for cooking and then they still use it for the salad to just pour it across. That is your deficit gone for the day. So yeah. Then the butter for the slice of the toast, you can easily put 100 worth of calories there and you won't really feel it. So it's like, think about, does it add too much? Make it thinner. I don't feel you will notice and it will make a big dent. Fats aren't the enemy, but they're sneaky. Just a little bit of awareness goes a long way. Number 5 is to avoid drinking your calories. Try to be mindful of what you're drinking because all those morning lattes, cold pressed juices, or wine, it all has calories, which is just something that doesn't really fill you and it adds calories. Liquid calories are something that is recommended for people who struggle with gaining weight. So just do the opposite. Stick to non-caloric, non-sweetened beverages. They can be water. You can even squeeze some lemon in it. Unsweetened teas, any kind. Coffee without a lot of like stuff in it. If it's a pure black coffee, great. Even like 0-calorie drinks, it's fine. Try to avoid this as much as possible if your goal is to effortlessly lose some fat. And this is often the easiest one to cut back and see immediate return. Number 6, we are getting there. It's to move more, but be smart about it. Too much, you burn out. Too little, you don't get any change there. But to even start from just walking daily, to keep it just consistent, just notice how much you're walking and just get like 1,000 for 1 week more steps. Then add 1,000 more, getting up from week by week to get around like 7 to 10,000 steps. It's a good routine. It will give you space to actually have more food. We are sitting much more these days. It will help you to move more. I don't know about you, but a few years back during the winter, I would have such a bad average. It was humiliating. 2 to 3,000 steps daily average because working from home just makes it worse. One tip, if you work from home, this is my game-changing tip. It was for me to get the standing desk. I am here now having the standing desk and a walking pad just below it. I'm actually walking and this is how I easily get my steps in daily, like 10K, even if it's really cold outside, if I'm busy, if I'm not feeling like going anywhere, I still just put this on and I can just work at this slow pace. And I can just, if I'm even talking to somebody, I can talk to somebody. You're not noticing this. It becomes just a second nature and it's really game changer and you will effortlessly get the steps in. And the bonus one is exercise. We need to have a strong body to have really healthy body because this is what helps your skeleton to really hold your whole body. This is what is preventing any injuries as you become older. This is what gets you to go onto your trip and walk effortlessly onto any mountain that you want. When you exercise and build muscle, it's just your body looks so much better when you lose fat. Because when you work out with weights, do weight training, this is a proper signal to your body not to lose the muscle, but to focus. It's like you are kind of putting like the aim to focus on the fat. So imagine if you had a gun, this is how you would point it out to the fat and not to kind of take from your muscles, which give you that shape, that toned shape that all of us want is the muscle. And we want to keep it as much as possible for our health, for our longevity and everything, and for the looks. So overall, the goal isn't perfection, is consistency over time and to not feel hungry and to be smart about it. So small deficit, big patience, real results. It's inconvenient truth, but it is what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We need to be in a caloric deficit. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but please don't kill the messenger. And if you need help getting to this goal easier and with expert help, check out more details in the description below. See you in the next video.